look what we picked up. I actually picked these up a week or two ago. Don't mind the bobcat, killed my chicken. Picked these up a week or two ago. It's been really cold here lately, so I haven't worked on much of anything. But we got a Yamaha Wave Venture 1100. And it came with this 650cc Wave Runner 3. That's gonna be for another project. I mainly bought it for the 1100. I paid $1,900 for both of these on the trailer. We're gonna try to sell the trailer after I chop these up. But the project we're gonna be working on now is the 1100. And battery's bad. I did get it hooked up to jumper cables when I bought it and turned it over, got it to start up, so it runs. I don't know how well. Let me take the seat off. Upholstery is actually in decent shape. If I pressure wash these, it'd be halfway decent looking skis. There's our motor, 3-cylinder 1100. Supposed to make 110 horsepower from the factory anyways. So we're gonna do a compression test and all that. My starting battery I think has gone bad on the big boat. I'm gonna have to borrow this, put a little juice, because this has been sitting on the shelf since last July, so we're gonna put a little juice in it. 12.9. Oh, it's showing it's fully charged. Maybe we don't need to charge it. Anyways, I've got a donor boat for the 1100. It's not that one. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that yet. I might sell the whole thing, or I might sell the outboard and save it for another jet project. I'm not sure. I need to do something with my old boat. I never use it anymore. But anyways, the 650 is probably going to be a project that I end up selling too. But the 1100 is going to be a fishing boat, and I've got the hull at my buddy's house, and I'm working on getting the old paint scuffed up or whatever, and I'll show you all that boat here in a little bit. The hull for mid-90s, this is a 96. The hull's not too bad. A little bit of chips on the gel coat. One other issue back here. We're missing one of the little spokes on that grate, on the intake grate. I'm just gonna run it like that for now, but I can find one of those on eBay if I have to. It does have reverse. Both of these have reverse, even the 650. So that'll be nice, have a reverse grate. It does not have trim like my other one. The guy I bought this from said that this was replaced, this nozzle, because the old one was snapped off. I can't tell from here very well, but the prop looks okay. Not sure how the clearance is on that wear ring. If it might need a wear ring, but he said he said this will do close to 60 mile an hour. I don't know how accurate that is, but it's supposed to go 53 stock, so sounds like it's getting enough thrust. Anyways, we'll figure this all out as we go. Just wanted to show y'all what I've got to work with. If you're new to the channel, I've got videos on the entire build of this Jet John that I did last summer. It's got a 701cc out of a jet ski. It does about 45 miles an hour. It's been a whole lot of fun. I've already put well over 400 miles on the odometer on that little Amazon GPS speedometer. So I've had it all over the place. It's been a blast. So this next build is going to be a little bit bigger boat, not much, just a little bigger, and I'm going to put decking, trolling motor, and sonar on it, so it'll be a more useful fishing boat. This one's staying bare bones. It's lightweight and open. I like it that way. Drained some bilge water out of there, got the new battery in. I'm gonna try and start it up here. All right, revs up good. It's a little slow to get started, probably some old gas and lost prime over time, but we got it running good. Okay, we're making some progress, just taking everything apart. Got the trim linkage, steering linkage. Pretty much everything here is 10 or 12 millimeter bolts so far. A couple of screws, a couple of Phillips and flathead screws. Just disassembling everything that's connected from the top to the motor. I got some Ziploc bags and a Sharpie here so I can keep the parts that I'm going to need organized. This is a gas cap, probably won't need that, but I decided to keep it just in case. We're going to cut these straps because I'll never use them again. I think we got everything disconnected from the top half. If not, I will find out the hard way, but we're ready to start cutting probably down right around this seam with the Sawzall. All right, we got the whole top removed. Just broke this middle piece off, which is fine. I'll probably trim it down and make it smooth. But got the truck loaded up, ready to go to the dump. But whoever I bought this from did the oil delete, so the oil pump is gone, which is fine. We're gonna run pre-mix just like I did in that boat. This one's still running on oil injection. Take these motor mounts off. All right, we got the motor off. I have ordered carb rebuild kit for all 3 carbs. Not cheap. Get McKenzie rebuild kits. It's like 250 bucks for all 3, but should be done. Motor runs good, but if the carbs get gummed up and it runs lean, you can burn it up. So all right, I'm over here at Kelch's house where I've been keeping this boat for the past few weeks. This is the trailer. Obviously you need some new bunks. That tire's not looking too good, but we're gonna try to take it home if the tire will hold air. Got some tools with me. Here is the boat. I started to strip paint and I realized what looked like bare aluminum was actually silver paint, and the factory white paint is underneath, and it doesn't want to come off. Not without a lot of elbow grease. So we're just gonna sand the whole thing and just throw some black paint over it and call it good. You can see this has been patched in a few places. Really good welds. Don't know who did it, but this is how it was when I bought it. I don't know what this boat has been through. Look back here, big old patch. It's rock solid. I think they used thicker aluminum than the actual hull, but they did a good job at it, so should be all right. There's another patch there. There's another one on that side. This boat looks like it fell off a cliff. Other than that, it's pretty solid. I don't know the year on it yet. I'm gonna try to figure that out when I get it registered, but it is a McKenzie Cherokee. So this is the second Cherokee boat I've owned. They're very well built. I forgot to mention, I got this boat and trailer for 300 bucks. So I'm not complaining about a few blemishes here and there. For 300, that's a pretty good deal, especially for a Cherokee. They only made them for a few years. I don't know how long they made them, but I think the early 70s they quit making them. So when I can find a good deal on one, I'll take it. Okay, we got it sanded down with 180 grit. Once I get the jet pump and everything put in, then you know, get everything situated the way it's gonna be, then I'll hit it with 220 grit and then just throw some black paint over it. There's some gummy stuff here. I need to scrape that off. If it doesn't have some black sticky stuff on it, it's not an old John boat. Every one of them's got something like this on it. All right, we got to get rid of the rest of this wood. Screwed down with rusty screws. That is great. It's gonna be fun. Okay, we got all the wood out except for the transom. not fun the way they did it very thoroughly. They had it in there good. Some of those bolts wouldn't come out, stripped a bunch of them, but we got it. We're running out of daylight. I've got to get this trailer rewired so I can drive home with it. Got our new wires. We got lights in the truck. Knock this old, it only got one tail light. Knock that off, pull the wires off. See how quick we can get that done. All right, we got the boat loaded up, put air in the tire. These taillights hooked up for now. Brake and turn signal's not working. Looks like somebody put different wires in those. I got those taillights when I bought the boat. The guy gave them to me, so something's wrong with them, but they do light up, so it'll get me down the road. That'll be it for tonight.